Welcome to Millennium News Hour. I am Tanzeeba Naurin. In today's bulletin, we will present top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines of the day. Judge rejects Trump's bid to get Georgia election subversion case dismissed on free speech grounds. Biden condemns unacceptable Israeli strike on World Center kitchen aid convoy in call with Netanyahu. First Lady Jill Biden reportedly urging the president privately to end the war in Gaza. Stop it now. Oklahoma executes Michael Dwayne Smith, convicted of killing 2 people in 2002. Israel is using artificial intelligence to help pick bombing targets in Gaza. Taiwan earthquake rescue operations ongoing as death toll reaches 10. Russia's security services knew of ISI's threat before concerted attack, new evidence from investigative body suggests. Elephant attack leaves American woman dead in Zambia's Kafue National Park. Punjab urged Gujarat to spoil Gill's party. And Australia cap off Bangladesh tour with thumping win in final T20 International. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. An Atlanta area judge on Thursday upheld the criminal indictment against former President Donald Trump in Georgia, rejecting the argument that Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election were protected under the First Amendment. The defense has not presented, nor is the court able to find any authority that the speech and conduct alleged is protected political speech, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee wrote in his order. McAfee's ruling is the latest step inching the state racketeering case against Trump forward. But while Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis has suggested she would be ready to go to trial as soon as August, the judge has still not set a trial date for Trump or his remaining 14 co-defendants in the Peach State. President Biden told Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that the Israeli strike that killed 7 aid workers in Gaza was unacceptable and warned that U.S. policy toward the conflict going forward will depend on Israel's actions to relieve the ongoing humanitarian crisis, the White House said. The two leaders spoke for the first time since Monday's deadly strike that killed workers with the World Central Kitchen, a charity that has worked to deliver food aid in Gaza. Mr. Biden emphasized that the strikes on humanitarian workers and the overall humanitarian situation are unacceptable, the White House said in a summary of the conversation. Mr. Biden said on Tuesday that he was outraged and heartbroken by the deadly strike, which prompted international condemnation. Israeli officials have said the strike was unintentional and a mistake. First Lady Jill Biden has reportedly been privately urging President Biden to stop the war in Gaza, according to a conversation the president had with one of the attendees at a White House meeting with the Muslim community on Tuesday. A guest at Biden's meeting told the president that his wife disapproved of him attending the event over the Israel-Hamas war, according to the New York Times. Mr. Biden replied that he understood. The First Lady, he said, had been urging him to stop it now, according to an attendee who heard his remarks, the outlet reported. The Times cited Salima Suswell, the founder of the Black Muslim Leadership Council, who witnessed the back and forth and told the paper it was striking to hear that the First Lady felt that way about the conflict. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BT Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. A man convicted of killing 2 people in Oklahoma more than 2 decades ago was executed Thursday, marking the state's first execution of the year. Michael Dewan Smith received a lethal injection at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary in McAlester and was pronounced dead at 10:20 a.m., the Department of Corrections confirmed to media. The execution followed the state's controversial decision to restore capital punishment in 2021 after bungled executions called its protocols into question. When asked if he had any last words, Smith responded, "No, I am good," according to the Associated Press. Smith, 41, was sentenced to death in Oklahoma after his convictions 2 decades ago in the murders of Janet Moore, a 41-year-old mother, and Sharad Pullaru, a 22-year-old store clerk. The shootings that killed them were carried out separately on February 22, 2002, while Smith was already on the run in the wake of a prior killing, authorities have said. Now it's time for global updates. The Israeli military has been using artificial intelligence to help identify bombing targets in Gaza, according to an investigation by Plus 972 magazine and Local Call, citing 6 Israeli intelligence officials involved in the alleged program, who also alleged that human review of the suggested targets was cursory at best. The officials, quoted in an extensive investigation by the online publication jointly run by Palestinians and Israelis, said that the AI-based tool was called Lavender and was known to have a 10% error rate. When asked about Plus 972 magazine's report, Israel Defense Forces did not dispute the existence of the tool but denied AI was being used to identify suspected terrorists. But in a lengthy statement, it emphasized that information systems are merely tools for analysts in the target identification process, and that Israel tries to reduce harm to civilians to the extent feasible in the operational circumstances ruling at the time of the strike. Rescuers continued the search Thursday for dozens of people still missing after a 7.2 magnitude earthquake rocked Taiwan, killed 10 people and injured more than 1,000. Buildings across the island nation tilted at odd angles and threatened to collapse as workers attempt to stabilize the structures. In the city of Hualien, near the epicenter on Taiwan's east coast, Mayor Su Chen-wei said 48 residential buildings were damaged by Wednesday's quake and subsequent aftershocks, according to the Associated Press. Though some Walian residents are staying in tents, life on the island is beginning to return to normal. Some local rail service in Walian has resumed, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, a global leader in computer chip manufacturing, has restarted operations, the Central News Agency reported. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. The Kremlin's security services were aware of an ISIS threat days before a deadly attack on a concert hall near Moscow, Russian intelligence documents obtained by a UK-based investigative organization suggest. According to the London-based Dossier Center, the documents showed ethnic Tajiks radicalized by ISIS-K, the Central Asian offshoot of the terror group ISIS, could have been involved. At least 143 people were killed last Friday in the deadliest attack on Russia in decades, when assailants stormed Crocus City Hall with guns and incendiary devices just before a concert was to be held. ISIS has claimed responsibility for the attack with statements, photos, and a propaganda video filmed by the attackers. The Dossier Center is a Russian investigation group backed by Mikhail Khodorkovsky, an exiled former Russian oil tycoon turned Kremlin critic. It has previously unearthed details about Russian President Vladimir Putin and his regime, often using documents and leaks from inside the Russian government. A few days before the terrorist attack, members of the Security Council received a warning that Tajik citizens could be used in terrorist attacks on Russian territory, said the group's latest report released on Sunday, referring to the Russian security agency. An elephant attack that left an American woman dead in Zambia was captured in harrowing cell phone video over the weekend. The clip, shot by tourists in Zambia's Kafue National Park, begins inside an open safari vehicle during a game drive. In the distance, a large bull elephant can be seen coming toward the vehicle. The occupants of the vehicle cannot be seen in the video clip, but someone is heard saying, "Oh my goodness," before a man says, "It's coming fast." The vehicle stops and then another voice, presumably the game ranger, tries to ward off the elephant verbally as the large pachyderm hooks its tusks onto the vehicle and rolls it several times. Family members confirmed that Gail Madsen, a 79-year-old Minnesotan, was killed in the attack. In the post on Facebook, Rona Wells said her mother had died in a tragic accident while on her dream adventure. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment, here we come Millennium News Hour to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 17,982.49. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 164.15 points or 0.90%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,773.14. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 321.29 points or 0.81%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,069.30. The Shanghai index is decreased by 5.66 points or 0.18%. Hong Kong stock close price is 16,725.10. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 206.42 points or 1.22%. Bombay stock close price is 74,227.63. The Sensex index is increased by 350.81 points or 0.47%. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Shubman Gill smashed an unbeaten 89 for the highest individual score of this year's Indian Premier League for Gujarat Titans, but Punjab Kings still snuck through to a 3-wicket victory on Thursday. Shashank Singh's 61 and a late cameo by debutant Ashutosh Sharma saw Punjab reach the target of 200 with one ball to spare, the highest successful chase this season. Still trying to sink in, said Singh. Visualized all these things, but when it turned into reality, proud of the effort. Bangladesh women's cricket team dished out another helpless batting effort as they succumbed to a 77-run defeat at the hands of Australia in the third and final T20 international of the 3-match series in Mirpur on Thursday. Chasing a 156-run target, the Tigresses were bundled out for 78, giving the visitors a 3-0 clean sweep in the T20 international series. Batting first, Australia managed to post 155 courtesy of a 29-ball 45 from skipper Elisa Healy and 29-ball 43 from Talia McGrath. Left-arm spinner Nahida Akhtar scalped 3 wickets for 31 runs for the Tigresses. In reply, Bangladesh failed to put up a fight and captain Nigar Sultana Jyoti's 31-ball 32 was the only highlight of the innings. Aussie pacer Taylor Fleming stirred with 3 wickets, while Georgia Wareham scalped 2. The visitors also cruised to a clean sweep in the 3-match ODI series before the T20 internationals. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Judge rejects Trump's bid to get Georgia election subversion case dismissed on free speech grounds. Biden condemns unacceptable Israeli strike on World Center KitchenAid convoy in call with Netanyahu. First Lady Jill Biden reportedly urging the president privately to end the war in Gaza. Stop it now. Oklahoma executes Michael Dwayne Smith, convicted of killing 2 people in 2002. Israel is using artificial intelligence to help pick bombing targets in Gaza. Taiwan earthquake rescue operations ongoing as death toll reaches 10. Russia's security services knew of ISI's threat before concerted attack, new evidence from investigative body suggests. Elephant attack leaves American woman dead in Zambia's Kafue National Park. Punjab urged Gujarat to spoil Gill's party. And Australia cap off Bangladesh tour with thumping win in final T20 International. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our website. Our website address is www.millenniumnews24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.